Hello, Flosstube. It's time for another check-in. It's been a little while again, and I've got some projects to show you. Some finishes, again. I'm pretty excited about that little roll that I've been on. And a whip. Not a ton of progress on it, but I got it pulled out and did some. And some haul, a little bit more than the last time, but still under what used to be the norm. So I'm doing pretty good. First, I'll show you some finishes. This was a kit to make this little box. And I got the kit at Stitches and Things, so I don't have it fully finished, but here is the little box. It is so cute. So I picked this up at Stitches and Things when I went in with Lori one time. And it was a full kit, had the floss and everything. Pulled this out, got it stitched up, I'm pretty sure in one night. Hi, you leaving?
No, I use your car.
What's wrong with your car?
The tire's flat again. Or almost. I think I'll be taking it to the tire shop.
Yeah, I think so.
First thing in the morning.
Keys are in my purse. Yay! We just had my tire fixed not too long ago. I really hope we don't have to replace his tire. So anyway, I think I got this stitched up in one night, maybe two. Might have done all of the stitching one night and the back stitching the next. I can't remember. But super tiny, super cute. Happy to have that done. Now I just need to fully finish it. And I'm not sure, I may have screwed up by centering this. There's not any finishing instructions in the kit, but I think what I'm gonna do is maybe get some other, just some other mystery linen and like back stitch it and like you would with a biscornio, and then stitch the two squares together that way to make a little pillow. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. Just trying to think of like the easiest way to do it because it's so tiny. I don't think it's worth pulling out my sewing machine and trying to flip it right side out. This is the second finish I had. This was a freebie kit with a magazine. I couldn't tell you what magazine or when, but it's a tiny, I believe it was Tiny Modernist. Maybe not. I can't remember, but it was a little kit. I swapped out the fabric because it had white Aida and I wanted linen, and it is an opal fabric. I don't know if you can see the shimmer there, but so that was fun. That only took a couple nights. And then I actually pulled out a whip, and I pulled this out and started working on it again on Thanksgiving at my in-laws, and I did not get very far because the lighting in their kitchen was just really poor. I could not see very well. But this is a Lizzie Kate. This was a boxer, so it is the linen that came with it. And I don't know what the boxer, like what number it was or anything, because I did already pass the pattern along, but I was super happy to get this done. So I got a Christmas piece done, you know, a couple little Christmas pieces. Now I just need to fully finish them. So that's all my finishes. And then for my whip, I actually pulled out, this is Alessandra Adelaide Needleworks. This is her butterfly pattern. And I am stitching this on a piece of fabric from Hand Dyed by Rolanda. You can probably hear my children. They're driving me nuts. They're loud. I apologize. But I also told them no screen time, more screen time today, so we're gonna have to listen to them. But this is done completely in seed beads, and I love it. So I pulled this out, and this side was all done. This middle part was done, and a little bit of this was started. So what I did is, I think this curly Q, some of this, all of this is fresh. So yeah, I'm right now working on I'm trying to get this part done so that I can actually roll the frame, and this actually has a whole nother section down here, and I need to get into the bottom of the wing. So that's what I have been working on. I've only worked on it, I think, once since pulling it back out. I have not really been in a stitching mood the last week or so. Although Thursday, I guess I technically have 4 other finishes and FFOs, but I can't show you because Thursday it really hit me that, hey dummy, tomorrow's your kid's last day of school before winter break, and you still haven't started those ornaments you were going to make for the teachers. So Thursday afternoon, I made, well, Thursday into Friday. So I think I just pulled out some sled ornament patterns from the Crazy Annie's subscription I had for the 12 monthly sled patterns. And I had ended up having to do 4 because each kid has a teacher and a teacher aide. So I stitched 2.5 of the sleds on Thursday. Friday morning, I stayed up until 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was just like, I can't keep going. So I set my alarm for 6, got up extra early on Friday, finished the 3rd sled, got all 3 attached so I could send one kid out the door with both of their teacher gifts. And then told Ethan, I said, hey, I still have to finish this 4th one. As soon as I finish it, I will drop it off at the school so they can take it to your classroom. So one kid got to take theirs. The other kid had to wait until I dropped him off, but I got the 4th one done, took my shower, dropped it off at lunchtime on Friday. And then it was out of my house. And I, because I briefly thought about, you could just send it after they go back to school. But I was like, nope, I just want it out of the house. So it's done. They turned out really cute. Ethan chose Rudolph for his teacher. And then for his teacher aide, I did a snowman, and then Ellery had a Christmas tree for her teacher and a stack of 3 presents with bows for her teacher aide. And then I threw in a $10 Big B card or $10 Starbucks gift card and a set of Christmas nails for each of them too. So teacher gifts done. So those were the other 4 finishes I had, but I just really, other than that, have not been into stitching. I've been doing so much reading at night. So I do have the beaded butterfly that I want to continue working on because I'd like to see that done and get it framed. But I think tonight, actually we got a babysitter and Brian and I are going out to dinner and a movie. It's been a long time since we did that. But I think we are going to, when we get home, I'm going to pull out, do you remember that cross stitch I had last season that I was working on? It was Mary and Child, and it was a very old Just Cross Stitch magazine that I had found it in. I think I'm going to pull that out and work on that some because that would be awesome to get done. And then I'll jump back to the beaded butterfly. But anyway, so that is finishes, FFOs, whips. Now we'll go into haul. It's going to be a quicker video, I think, because I need to get it finished filming and uploaded before I leave. So yes, that's all of that. Okay, so haul. I did get a couple of my floss of the month from Hand Dyed by Rolanda. So this must have been November. Very beautiful, darker colors. I love them. Love them. And then this was December's Christmas colors. So I'm really glad this was floss of the month for December because I missed out. I had put this in my cart on her website when she posted the Christmas ones and then forgot to finish checking out, and they were gone by the time I went back. But it ended up being the floss of the month, so it was okay. And then I purchased some more solids. I told you I've been purchasing the 50-yard hanks that she does of solid colors. So this one's more variegated than others, but they're great for having in your stash. So this is the solids that I've got. I need to start swapping out floss now, not buying DMC anymore. I have probably 4 freaking full sets of DMC anyway. They're just all in whips. But yeah, so I've continued purchasing some of her solids. And then I did get a few of her variegateds as well. So this is what I got. This was, I think, from her Christmas release, and I just love that. Love it. So yeah, that is what I've gotten. And then I can't tell if Ellery's playing. Yeah, she's not calling me. I think I accidentally ordered another one of these because I just placed an order yesterday. And I know I ordered another hank of black, but maybe it's a different black. Blacks are different. We'll see. So that is floss. I got these needle minders from Gina's Unique Boutique. So I've got this Grumpy Christmas Cat and this nativity scene. Love this. And then this one. And a little baby Yoda. So excited. So yeah, these were awesome. I gotta put them out in the living room and use those. And then I actually started making some needle minders as well. So I have those listed. I'll try to remember to put the link in the description box, but it's in my Absolutely Fabulous Facebook group. So here's a couple of them. I made this one for myself, and I have a few of those available. Got a couple of those available. Got this one for myself, so I have some extra. I had to make this one for myself and have a couple extra of that. Very retro, goes with my pink flamingo Christmas display this year. I have extra of these. Buddy the Elf. Extra of these, North Pole hot chocolate. I love hot chocolate. I don't drink coffee, I don't drink tea, but I will drink hot chocolate once in a while. And my favorite is from Tim Hortons. I have some extra little Christmassy mermaids. What else do I have? There's a few more on my group that I don't have here too. I have extra of these. I made this one for myself. Another Buddy the Elf quote. And I had to get this little Christmas Yeti. He's so cute. So I do have some of those available. Get these put away. And then get into the rest of fall. I got my fabric of the month from Leslie Under the Sea Fabrics. This was called Luna. And I ended up getting this one. I went with a 28 count linen. And it's stunning. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, oh, I love it. Love it. So no idea what I'm going to stitch on it, but it's a beautiful piece. I'm sure I will find something eventually. Got that just the other day, actually. Then, let's see. I had to get the next issue. This is the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher, the Christmas issue. I had to get this because it was the last in the series. I can't wait to stitch this. This is so cute. And then there, this is the, I love Barbara Anna, and she's always got something in there. And then, so there was a 4-part series in here, the last 4 issues that I was collecting, and I'm going to stitch all 4 of them eventually, and now I cannot find it. There's a Biscornu in here this time too, so I'm going to stitch that as well. Very pretty. There's some great punch needle patterns in here in this issue as well. I just, you know, I've tried the punch needle, I have the supplies, and I just didn't get into it as much as I thought I would. And here it is. Okay, so this is the 4th in this series that I was collecting to stitch. Oh, I love it. Love it. And this is from the Blue Flower. So that, you know, I had to buy the issue just for that alone. It's got a cute little fox, little quail. Oh, I just love it. Then I picked up this issue of Cross Stitcher, and I have the digital subscription on Zinio, but I picked this one up because I actually do really want to stitch that, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna grab it to have it on, you know, in hand and do it. And then this little kit that it came with actually had 2 freebies, so that was kind of cool. This was my amazing eBay find. So somebody had posted this on Facebook, and I cannot remember who, and it was just showing a little bit of their stash. And as soon as I saw this picture, I was like, I have to have that. This is an old kit. I don't even, 2005 maybe. And it's Busilla. Guardian Dragon is the name of the pattern. It's stunning. And these butterflies are all stitched over 1. I am so freaking excited. So this was a full kit on eBay. There's the floss. I don't think I'll use this linen. There is a stain there, which is probably outside of the stitching margins, but I might just swap out the fabric. But yeah, full kit. It's amazing. So someday I will stitch this. Oh, you know what? There's this tiny little fairy here too that I'm pretty sure is also stitched over 1. So cool. So yeah, that'll be fun. Oops. I'm spilling things. All right, this was the last pattern in the Let's Go Sledding Ornament Club from Crazy Annie's. So I have those 3. And then I got these on 1-2-3 Stitch on Black Friday. That's what it was. So I picked up, I'm sure you remember the kit that I showed you from 1-2-3 that I used my gift card on. And it was the like vintage style Halloween like toys and, you know, black cat and whatever. They had Christmas. And that vintage style and those bright colors, and I had to have it. And it was on a decent sale with Black Friday. So I picked this up, and it's the full kit to do all 8 ornaments. And I don't know if this is a newer company. Everything's organized very nice in there. I don't know if it's a newer company, but you know, that Halloween ornament kit was the first time I had seen it or heard of it. And it's Letty Stitch, I think. So I was excited about that. And then I actually picked up this as well. This one is from Luca S. And this is a, I wondered if it was the same. So this little snowy owl. They're very nice. You know, the kits are put together very nice. And then a Riolis kit. And this was, it's called The Lightness of Spring. And it's black work. And so I was like, yeah, I'm digging that. So then on the back of the package, they show you some other black work patterns they have. And those lilies, yeah, probably going to need to find those. So that was my little Black Friday treat. And then there was a sale on, I can't even remember what her name is. Sandra Stitch Stash, maybe. She had a sale, 30% off the other day, so I grabbed a couple things. I just thought this was cute. Let's Get Spooky, that little witch. I'd never seen that before. Frog Cottage Designs. Don't think I've ever heard of them. And then Belle. And this Mill Hill kit with the Santa with the penguins. I'd like to stitch that for Ethan someday. Now that I am looking at this, I probably already have this pattern in my stash downstairs. So this may end up as a giveaway at some point. I'm not sure. And then last thing I found on her website was another Alessandra Adelaide. And this is a Christmas angel. And I think this would be really cool to stitch in all beads like the butterfly. So what I might do, what's the stitch count? So this is a bigger one, 215 by 251. So this is actually quite a bit bigger. The butterfly is 179 by 138. This is 215 by 251. So what I might do is find like 36 count fabric and get Delica beads that will fit on it, just to like bring it down in size a little bit. But I think that would be amazing to be able to hang up every Christmas. I also picked up these two pieces. They were on clearance at the quilt shop. So I picked up two of them because I have a Brenda Gervais pattern for the Halloween ones that you stitch and put in the timepiece. So I picked those up. And then I've bought some digital patterns on Etsy over the last couple months, and I think I've forgotten to show some of them, so I just made sure to print stuff out so I could show you. So Lola Crow Cross Stitch did a cryptid Christmas ornament series. So I purchased that. So we've got Bigfoot. We have Jackalope. Mothman. Yeti. And the last in the series was a Kraken. And then she did a bonus little freebie mini Nessie for us as well. So that was pretty cool. So I've got the cryptid Christmas ornaments that I can stitch someday. I still have that cryptid Sal that I want to do from Witchy Stitcher. Then I purchased this one. This is from emilycall.etsy.com. This is Oh Holy Night. Love it. Not sure I'll stitch it on black though, and I might change some of the colors, but I love that pattern. This is Sweet Annette, a Christmas kitten, and a kitten in lights. And then Erin did another for the series. I had to get Rudolph. And then I found Stitch Rovia. Yeah. So cool. Did you see that? Who is it? Somebody is doing. I'm going to sign up for it. Clouds Factory. ABC Dinosaurs 2022 Stitch Along. So cute. So I'm signing up for it, and I don't know, I might stitch it for our friend. Her little boy loves dinosaurs. And then I just printed out a couple freebies. This was an Ink Circles freebie, Spotted Owls. This was a free pattern from Soda Stitch, the gnome. And then there was a little hedgehog from Doreen. So just printed out some freebies too. That is it for haul. See, it is a significant amount less than it used to be, guys. I'm doing better. So I'm pretty proud of that. Here is one of the books that I recently finished. Richard Paul Evans. This is the collection with 3 of his books, and the Christmas box I read years ago. I pulled the book out. Timepiece I had started years ago when I read the Christmas box, but because it had been so long, I didn't remember how much, I didn't really remember anything. So I started over with Timepiece and then read Timepiece and the Letter. You guys, cried my eyes out at the end. Such a good collection. And then I posted it on Instagram. Yeah, Instagram yesterday. And somebody said there was a movie from the Christmas box. So now I have to see if I can find that. But this was very good. Very good book. So that's done. I started... What did I start? Well, I read a book called P.S. Your Cat is Dead. That one was strange, but good. And it turns out it was originally written as a play, and then also found out it was written in the 70s. So that explains some of the weirdness that I had with it, but it was funny. Looking at my thing to see what else I've read. I listened to a couple of Anne Perry books on Audible. They were short ones. The Christmas Pact. This was another Audible that I did, and this was really cute. That was an Audible original. Let's see. The Best Worst Christmas. Another super cute little rom-com. Let's see. What else have I read? Debbie McComber, Jingle All the Way. That was cute. So yeah, I've been keeping up with the Christmas reading. I started a new one from Book of the Month. It's called The Christmas Swap, and it's these twins. They're both one works in a bakery, one's a pastry chef on like a reality show, whatever. They switch places. So I'm about a quarter of the way in. It's cute. Kind of feel like I know which direction it's going, so I'm interested to see if it actually goes there. But I think that one's going to be fun too. And then I have, piles of books stacking up with other things I want to read too after the holidays. Excuse me a second. So, yeah. Life update. Things are going fairly well. Many of you do follow me on Instagram or Facebook and may have seen my surgery was canceled again. Initially, I was supposed to have a hysterectomy back in October. Due to a lot of problems with my primary care doctor on pre-op stuff, I had to cancel it, and I was not happy. Was rescheduled for December 22nd. COVID is out of control here, and the hospital has canceled all outpatient and inpatient elective surgeries again. So, no surgery for me. I'm rescheduled for February 9th now. I'm annoyed greatly, but it'll get done. The hysterectomy is to treat my endometriosis. I was diagnosed with endometriosis at 16. I've been on birth control since, and I'm getting older. My kidney doctor is not super happy with me being on the birth control, with getting older and the risk of, increased risk of blood clots, whatnot. I don't want to be on it the rest of my life. After I had to start medications again, I gained all of that weight back that I had lost. And so it's just been a frustrating cycle. So I'm excited to see the end in sight and have this done and see if I can start getting some things back under control. So it'll be good when it gets done. So that's the next thing I'm looking forward to, February 9th. Kids are out of school for the next 2 weeks. It'll be interesting while we're trying to work. I only have to, thankfully with the state, I have 2 holidays for Christmas and 2 holidays for New Year's. So I only have to work Monday through Wednesday both weeks. So that's nice. And I have some time. I might take a day or 2 off in between Christmas and New Year's, just since the kids are home. We'll see. My mom's going to take them one day next week too and do a sleepover with them. So they're excited for that. I think I'm just about ready for Christmas. We really got on the shopping early. Most of my stuff I think almost everything is wrapped because we were preparing for me to be down with surgery. So it's been nice. I'm gonna have to remember to do this early every year. So we're almost ready. Tree is up. The elf has been visiting the kids and moving around our house. We finally got a little bit of snow last night. So the kids played, or the night before. So the kids did a little bit of playing outside yesterday. Got most of my Christmas cards done, so I'm feeling pretty good. We're gonna go out tonight. So I'm gonna take the rest of the day off of doing anything prep-wise. I'll work on finishing it up tomorrow, get the Christmas cards out. Some people might get them a day or two after Christmas. Oh, wow. So yeah, it's been good. I hope you guys are dealing with Christmas prep just as well. I hope that everything's working out for you and nobody's too stressed and you're still getting plenty of stitch time. And who knows, maybe my stitchy bug will come back and I'll stitch for a couple weeks and have some more stuff to show you soon. But I'm probably not going to be back before New Year, so have a good New Year as well. Hopefully 2022 will maybe bring about some changes. I cannot believe that I have been working from home for almost 2 years at this point. It's pretty insane. So, I mean, it's working out okay for me. I'm okay with that, but it would be nice if some other things went back to closer to normal. I'm not happy with this being the new normal. I don't think a whole lot of people are. So, Merry Christmas. I hope Santa brings you all kinds of goodies and you get to visit with your friends and families and have a great New Year as well.